Hello, I'm Kimilia and this is KiniNews. The Sabah state government is looking different today after several prominent UMNO leaders were replaced. This includes Sabah BN Chief Bung Moktar Radin. Let's see who's in and who's out.
Sabah BN Chief Bung Moktar Radin is no longer one of Sabah Chief Minister Hajiji Noor's 3 deputies. BN's Shahelmey Yahya was promoted today to Deputy Chief Minister. He will also take over Bung's Works Ministry portfolio. Apart from Bung, Hajiji also dropped 2 others from his cabinet, Yaakob Khan and Jafri Arifin, both from BN. 3 new Sabah cabinet members, Harapan's Pong Jinche, Christina Liu and BN's James Ratib, were sworn in today at Istana Seri Kinabalu. In a statement after the swearing-in ceremony, Hajiji said the reshuffle was necessary to ensure that a strong team was in government. He added that the state government is determined to have like-minded leaders. Hajiji also said political stability is crucial to develop the state.
So how is Bung Moktar taking this? How you'd expect him to? According to him, Sabah Umno does not recognize Hajiji's new cabinet.
Sabah Umno does not recognize the new state cabinet lineup announced today. This is according to Sabah Umno Chief Bung Moktar Radin. Speaking to Malaysiakini today, he insisted that Chief Minister Hajiji Noor had brought over 5 UMNO representatives to support his government. He added that the party never gave its blessing to Shahelmey Yahya and James Ratib to join Hajiji's cabinet. Bung stressed that the 2 were not representing UMNO, and thus Hajiji should not say that UMNO is represented in his new cabinet. He said as the chief of Sabah Umno, of course he is disappointed because this new cabinet includes 2 traitors from UMNO. Earlier today, Hajiji in a cabinet reshuffle announced his new administration members, which saw Bung kicked out. The cabinet reshuffle was carried out only days after Sabah Umno withdrew its support for Hajiji.
Meanwhile, at the national level, UMNO has not decided how it feels about the reshuffle in Sabah. The party says it will be discussed after its AGM this week.
UMNO has not decided the action to be taken against the Sabah Umno assemblypersons who joined Chief Minister Hajiji Noor's cabinet. UMNO's Secretary General Ahmad Maslan said the matter will be discussed after the UMNO annual general meeting, which concludes on Saturday. He said this during a press conference after officiating the media space for the UMNO Assembly in Kuala Lumpur today.
Itu kita cerita kemudian lah. Sebab kerajaan Sabah ni begitu unik sekali dan kita harap segalanya akan stabil kembali lah. Saya harap begitu dan saya harap segala persoalan-persoalan akan dijawab dengan baik kemudiannya.
This morning, Tanjung Keramat assemblyperson Shahelmey Yahya, who is one of the 5 assemblypersons who sided with Hajiji during the crisis, was promoted to Deputy Chief Minister. Shahelmey also replaced Sabah BN Chairperson Bung Moktar Radin as the Works Minister. Meanwhile, commenting on a separate matter, Ahmad said the delegates at UMNO's annual General Assembly this year will not be notified of the party's internal election date. However, it will still remain within 6 months after the general election as set by the Registrar of Societies. The party elections have attracted more attention after the move by UMNO leaders to cooperate with Pakatan Harapan to form a unity government. The decision drew mixed reactions within UMNO, with some openly protesting against the decision made by their president Ahmad Zahid Hamidi. Therefore, it is expected that certain leaders may attempt to challenge Zahid for presidency.
Khairi has been thinking about challenging Zahid for the UMNO presidency, and he gave us a glimpse of how things would be with him in charge.
Khairi Jamaluddin said UMNO would continue to support Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's unity government if he or his allies are elected as the party president. He expressed that he did not support backroom machinations for a change in administration. He added that he wanted Anwar's government to last and remain stable. Khairi said this at a forum organized by Singapore's ISEAS Yusof Ishak Institute. Meanwhile, Khairi described the UMNO's upcoming election as everything, which may lead to a reformation of the party. Talks of Khairi aiming for the top post first began during his GE15 campaign trail back in November last year when he contested in the Sungai Buloh parliamentary constituency. He eventually lost the seat to Pakatan Harapan's R. Ramanan.
Harapan has given the green light to its state leaders to negotiate with BN for the upcoming state elections.
Cooperation between Pakatan Harapan and BN for the upcoming 6 state elections is almost certain to happen. This is according to Kedah Pakatan Harapan chairperson Mahfuz Omar. Mahfuz expressed confidence that both the ruling government coalitions will collaborate to face the state polls. He said moving solo or contesting against each other would only send a bad message about Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's unity government. He also revealed that Pakatan Harapan at the national level has already given the green light to its leaders to hold discussions with BN to face the state polls. In Kedah, Mahfuz said Amanah leaders, including himself, have met with the state BN chairperson Jamil K. Bahrum to discuss the cooperation. In GE15, PN won 14 out of the 15 parliamentary seats in Kedah.
Kedah has taken a tough stance on alcohol sales in the state, and its Menteri Besar is standing by the decision.
Kedah controls the sale of alcohol in the state by making it available in areas resided by non-Muslims only. This is according to Kedah Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Noor. He also said alcohol could only be sold at permitted premises. Elaborating, he said non-Muslims are given permission to drink alcohol, but it cannot be sold openly in other places such as villages. Speaking to Harakah Daily, Sanusi added that the state government is committed to limiting the sale of liquor and ensuring that its sale does not exceed the requirements. The Kedah MB made this decision on November 14, 2021, in line with the state government's ban on licensed gambling operations. Sanusi said the move was to maintain harmony among multiracial communities and at the same time not deny the right of non-Muslims to drink alcohol. Sanusi also explained that the sale of alcohol on the duty-free island of Langkawi was not under the state government's jurisdiction, but rather under the Finance Ministry.
Malaysia will continue with its current COVID-19 SOPs. However, one health expert says the nation should consider closing its borders.
New and highly transmissible subvariants of COVID-19 detected in several countries have caused concern. This is especially so considering the expected influx of tourists from China, which opened its borders on January 8th. On January 4th, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim said the government would impose stricter SOP on all incoming travellers. On Monday, Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail said the prevailing SOP for the entry of foreign tourists will remain, and any decision regarding a new SOP will only be made based on the latest COVID-19 data. However, public health expert Dr. Hanafia Bashirun feels the government should consider closing the nation's international borders. He said that it is the best possible measure to contain the transmission of any new fast-spreading variant. He said the government's proposal to tighten COVID-19 screening at the various entry points will not guarantee the safety of the public. Hanafia added that the government should heed the lessons learned in early 2020.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to Malaysiakini.com. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.